So, will the combination of vaccine goals and lifting COVID restrictions motivate more people to get their shots? Will people see this roadmap as a promise of greater freedom or perhaps punishment for not getting vaccinated? Our Paula Tutman went looking for answers this afternoon to those questions, and here's what she found.
Mandates don't work as well as incentives, and so making it clear that the more people vaccinated, the more likely we are to get back to some semblance of our former lives is the right move, according to Dr. Jason Wasserman, a medical ethics expert at Oakland University's William Beaumont School of Medicine.
Especially in light of the history of the last year that has shown that substantial portions of people are not going to comply with social distancing and masking and those other types of things. You know, vaccination's looking to be our only route out of this. And then if people aren't going to get vaccinated, then we're going to see these constant cycles of surges.
Stephanie got her shots for very specific reasons.
Because I want to see my parents.
And while she does not judge those who are making the choice not to get the COVID vaccine, she can see rifts already brewing in her community.
I do think it does pit neighbor against neighbor. And I made the choice to get vaccinated. I'm not going to judge anyone else who doesn't.
George hasn't seen it in his friend group, but can certainly see it on the horizon.
You could see it actually just separate friends. I mean, it's entirely possible, right? Oh, I was your friend last week, but since you won't get vaccinated, yeah, you're not allowed over my house, or you can't be around me, or yeah, I'm sure it could happen out there.
And therein lies more potential danger. Not only an incredibly polarized nation on so many things, but now the carrot of life, the way we knew it, creating deeper crevasses instead of solutions.
My health and well-being is very connected to your behaviors and choices, and vice versa. My behaviors and choices affect your health and well-being.
And in fact, Dr. Wasserman already sees the shift in himself.
For those of us that want to, that are committed to the idea that science and our best data and best evidence is what's going to lead us out of this pandemic, to see people flaunting that for reasons that are political, reasons that are anti-scientific, it's incredibly frustrating. As a parent of young children, I mean, it's going to affect my choices about who we interact with, who they play with, where we go. And it already has. I've made it a deliberate point, for example, to shop at businesses that I see as enforcing mask mandates. And I've made it a specific point not to patronize businesses that I see as being lax about that enforcement.
Yeah, you know, this is where that old adage, we're all in this together, really isn't an old adage. It really is about shared purpose. And everyone I talked to today, and they represent a lot of people, understanding that there are people on the other side as well, but they really do believe that this is about this shared purpose. In other words, not just thinking about your own self or your own opinions, but how what you do affects everyone around you. Because again, this virus really doesn't care. Karen.
All right. Thank you very much, Paula Tutman, for us this afternoon.